Now, in other news, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea is vowing to push ahead with its nuclear weapons program in its latest response to a new UN resolution. Pyongyang is also warning of military action should the United States and its allies take action to isolate the DPRK. Scott Pruitt has more.
The UN Security Council approved wider sanctions against the DPRK on Friday over its May 25th nuclear test. Pyongyang considered the resolution as another vile product of the U.S.-led offensive, saying it absolutely won't abandon its nuclear weapons program.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the DPRK strongly opposes and denounces the UN Resolution 1874 and declares that it will take countermeasures at this early phase of all-out confrontation with the U.S.
According to a Foreign Ministry statement, the countermeasures include weaponizing all newly extracted plutonium and the initiation of uranium enrichment. The DPRK also warns that it would respond with resolute military actions if the U.S. and its followers attempted to blockade DPRK ships. The statement says its recent nuclear test was a self-defensive measure to cope with hostile acts of the U.S. Pyongyang also says it has now reprocessed one-third of its stockpile of spent fuel rods. It has decided to produce a light water reactor, saying that it has pushed uranium enrichment into the experimental phase. Also on Saturday, the DPRK blasted South Korea's military buildup near the border and vowed to respond in kind. Its Committee of Peaceful Reunification of Korea blamed South Korea for following U.S. policy and inciting confrontation. Scott Pruitt, CCTV.
Now, South Korea says it regrets the statement delivered by the DPRK in which it vowed to continue work on its nuclear weapons program. Seoul is urging Pyongyang to return to the six-party talks and continue the denuclearization process. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton has called Pyongyang's response deeply regrettable, adding that Washington is ready to impose new UN sanctions against the DPRK. Now, coming up on Worldwide Watch here on CCTV International, G8 finance ministers focus on positive signs and start talking about exit strategies. And Washington emphasizes Syria's integral role in its efforts to forge a comprehensive peace in the Middle East.